We're here at 177 Dreiser Loop for AOC's town hall meeting where the community is voicing their opinions on issues that need to be addressed. It was a packed house as Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez got to hear from the new constituents in the first Co-op City town hall meeting. She got to meet the full range of supporters who cheered and clapped for her when she was first introduced. However, it was stopped abruptly by 10 people who sang and held signs asking to stop sending weapons to Ukraine and to avoid war with Russia and China about a minute after she started talking. With dispensaries now open to the public right here in New York City, I asked Congresswoman AOC about inmates who are locked up for possession of marijuana and are steps being taken to release them.
One of the things that I'm actually very excited about is that towards the end of last year, I supported lead bipartisan legislation with Republican buy-in with Congressman Dave Joyce on really helping to fund state and city level expungements because you're absolutely right. There are people that it's not just about whether they're currently incarcerated, but even having things on their record from the past that prevent people from access to employment, housing, financial opportunities, loans. That slate needs to be wiped clean. And the way that we wipe that slate clean is by addressing the state and city level records where a lot of that small possession charges are really showing up. So I'm very hopeful that since we were able to get some bipartisan support on that we might actually be able to get movement on it despite a Republican majority.
One local resident wanted to talk about the street parking violations done by commercial vehicles and how it's affecting residents who live in that area.
This parking being taken by commercial vehicle, like construction, and I seen mothers coming with stroller and kids parking 3 blocks away from their houses because these guys are taking all the parking spots and no one is doing anything. Those parking spots, they are illegal. They need to pay for their own parking spot and not taking the parking spot from the people who live in the community.
So what about us New Yorkers and how can we feel more safe? One local resident wanted to express his issues on public safety.
We can make people feel safe. We can also see why people end up choosing certain routes in life and how we can kind of avoid those routes and see where we can have a solution that works for all. So I know public safety is a very big issue. I was born in the South Bronx. I know a thing or two about tough streets, but it's going to be something that's going to be spoken about more. But not only do we have to speak about it more, we have to find sensible solutions that work for all people, meeting them where they're at, and also ensuring that our streets are safe for people to go out and do all their things, and for 22-year-old folks like me to party a little bit.
Ocasio-Cortez office said that they want to hold town hall meetings about once a month, usually alternating between Queens and the Bronx. Information on those future meetings can be found on her social media accounts. Reporting for BronxNet, Shanel Thompson.